Right now it is, I think, 11:39 a.m. in Moscow. I'm now in my hostel and I'm done getting ready, but I think I have to fix this fringe because I curled it for way too long. So a little tour. This is the entrance, and as you walk from the entrance there is this hanger stuff where you can use, and this is a room of 6 people, and this is where I stay. This is where I'm gonna sleep. It's in a mess right now, but I really don't have time to clean it up because I'll be meeting my friend in about an hour and a half time. I'm actually really hungry, so I think I'm gonna go get my SIM card first, and then I'll grab lunch, then I'll meet my friend. Because he mentioned a walk in the park, so I don't think that includes lunch, and I'm starving, so I'm gonna head out now. Right now we are at the Sokolniki Park with my friend, and we just had a walk. Exercise for the week done. I am here. This is where you can get Russian fast food. That is my blini in the making. I am starving because this is basically my first meal of the day. This beverage should taste beer-ish because after all it's like a rye bread kind of concoction. I think they ferment it like how people make beer, but I'm not sure if it's alcoholic. I don't think so, although it tastes like it. This is how it looks on the inside. There's sour cream and there's salmon. Oh my gosh, it's actually really good. So basically, the salmon taste is very strong and you barely taste the sour cream. But oh my gosh, it's so good. They're surprisingly quite generous with the salmon. So like, I actually chose to sit outside. There's a choice of whether you want to sit inside or outside. But obviously I chose to sit outside because we don't get to do that in Malaysia. It's way too hot. So now that I have the chance, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, I thought this dessert cherry filling blini will be soggy just like the savory one, but no, it's actually crispy. Can you hear it? So right now it's only 5+. But I'm already back in my hostel. I just tak larat anymore. I seriously tak larat at all. Because I guess for the 16 hours of traveling, I only got like 4 hours of sleep. So practically I didn't really sleep the last day. I really want to try Black Star Burger, but just now I saw the queue is really long. I will still try it because personally I don't mind queues if it's famous or whatever. Like I really don't mind. I'm all about the hype. So yeah, I will probably try that one of these days when I'm not too tired to queue. Yeah. Good morning! So right now it's 6-something a.m. and I am heading out the door. Right now it's kind of cold. I'm wearing like one set. I don't have a good matching jacket, so I'm just wearing my hoodie and these beige culottes, which is so fashion police, but it's okay. I will work it. As expected, there's nobody here. Maybe I should set up my tripod somewhere so I can take my own photo. Okay, so right now I'm at Arbatskaya, the train station, and I'm at the wrong one. I'm supposed to go to the 3rd line, but I'm here at the 4th line, so I just asked the security guys how do I get to 3, and oh my gosh, I said it's just retail for the first time ever. My train is here. I am going to enter the market. This market is famous for souvenirs and you can actually haggle, but I don't really know how to haggle. And to be honest, it's a little bit intimidating because generally I'm not even good at bargaining, but now I have to bargain in Russian. I will end up buying souvenirs anyway. Haggle or no haggle. My knee is so busted right now. I'm not even joking. My right knee has always been a problem. Like if I walk too much or sit down too much or basically just walk too much, like I tired myself, and then it will hurt like really bad. And I guess these shoes that I bought these Nike shoes specifically for this trip, and it doesn't work. Hey kitty! Okay, initially I thought I'm not gonna buy anything from this market, but I actually did. I managed to bargain, but not as much as I should. At least that's how I feel. And now I'm just looking for food because I'm really hungry, but I don't know where to eat. Maybe the shops aren't open. It's all empty. Dang, look at all these long ass cars. So I couldn't find a place to get food at the market, which is really weird. So I just walked back to the station and found shawarma at this convenience store. Maybe this is the Russian version of shawarma because it kind of tastes nothing like the Arab shawarma. But at least it fills my tummy. Okay, so right now I am going to the All Russian Exhibition Center. I decided to come take a picture here, but guess what? As I was setting up my tripod, the security guy came and told me that tripods are not allowed. This isn't even a selfie stick. Like if selfie stick you don't allow it, I understand, but a tripod, a legit tripod. Man, I really love it here because there's so many spaces to sit, more spaces to sit, and there too, there's more there. This is where you rent bicycles and all the cool stuff that I didn't get to do. I would have rented a bicycle or scooter, although I don't know how to ride a scooter, maybe some other fun stuff, but I didn't because my knee is busted and it would just be a waste of money and it would just aggravate the situation. So I'll just rent a bicycle in St. Petersburg. Hopefully my knee will be kind of okay by then. Okay, I'm really excited right now because the reason I came out of the city center is for this really hipster neighborhood. Let me just show you around. I'm super excited. I came across this. Should I get it? I got the Chucky one, but this is apple pie flavor. I'm leaning more towards this. I don't know who this is. That's strawberry though. Well, this shit better be good because I spent 250 rubles on this. I don't know why I do things like that, but yeah. I'm gonna eat Chucky. It's pretty good. Well, as you might be able to tell, I'm actually really tired and my knee is killing me. Okay, let me show you how I go down the stairs every time I do. So the problem is with my right leg. So what I do is I go down with normal on my left leg and this one comes out. Basically, I do that because it hurts less when it's straight instead of like if I have to bend it to go down. So yeah, I'm like suffering but that's okay. I will try to find a knee guard. Hopefully, oh shit, I almost fell. I'm gonna go get my dinner and then try to find a pharmacy. If I can get a knee guard, I'll get a knee guard. If I can't, then I'll just have to bear with it until like tomorrow. Then I will go further to look for a pharmacy. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak English right now because I'm so tired. But dinner time. Right. So this is what I got. It's the French potato. I feel like I won't be full. So I think I'm gonna go back. Yep. Okay, so the good thing is I found 2 pharmacies nearby, and the first pharmacy that I went to, she only had one type of knee guard, and it cost like 200 ringgit, which is totally out of my budget. My budget was initially like only 60 ringgit. So I ran into another pharmacy while I wanted to go and look for more food. I found this, and it's 74 ringgit. Still expensive, but better than none. This shall be my snack because I'm too tired to go out. Good morning! So right now I am waiting for the bus to get to Red Square. This is New Arbat Street in the morning. Okay, so I'm actually really hungry and it's only 8:30 and there's no cafes or any breakfast place that is open right now. Everything opens at 10 or 11. So I think I'm just gonna go back to my hostel, eat my bread. That is the famous Bolshoi Theatre where ballets take place. Too bad because in August all ballets are on breaks, like summer break, so I won't be watching any ballets. Bummer. In the hostel with good old Malaysian bread because all the breakfast places aren't open yet. So guys, that is the queue to... Oh my gosh, no! The queue is all the way there to get to the Lenin's Mausoleum. Looking at the queue, I don't think I'm gonna do that because it's already 10:30 and my plan was to come before 10, but then I got hungry and went back and I wasted a lot of time there. But that's okay. I will just catch it on my last day in Russia. I will come at 8 AM and start queuing up. After lunch, I am now in the Gum Mall. I am also contemplating if I should go to the toilet. Not just any toilet, it's called the historical toilet. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot. Either way, I am going to go look for water because although I have to pay money to go into that very grand looking toilet, I'm not sure if they have water and I'm quite anal about it. No pun intended, but I need water and a lot of the toilets here don't have water, including my hostel. The historic toilet is just downstairs, but I haven't found my water bottle yet. I just got my water for 50 rubles. The one word that I can actually read and understand is this. This says toilet, which means toilet. Okay, so I just paid 150 rubles to get into this toilet, and I don't see water. Good thing I bought water. TM. This is where you enter. Then you can hang your stuff there. This is a very clean toilet bowl that you can sit on and do your business. And look at all these. It looks so premium. Even the toilet paper holder is golden color. And that. So do I think it's worth my 9 ringgit-ish? Not really. I mean, if you want to take my 9 ringgit, at least give me water, right? There's no water. Water! That's like the basic necessity ever. Hello again. So right now I do not have my makeup on because I'm actually going for a sauna. It's called the Banya. So this is the second entrance, which is for women. Usually when you walk through Google Maps, it will show you to this one at the corner. I made the mistake of going to that one initially, but that's actually the men's part. So you should walk in and go to there. Okay, so I'm back in my hostel. So basically, the Banya was a really good experience. I paid for 3 hours because that's the minimum. But I only went for an hour because I don't think I can last 3 hours because it was so hot. I made a blunder because I mean, it's quite an intimidating experience. Not because I have to get naked. Basically, since I don't know what to do, I just go in and follow what the locals do. I think every 5 minutes you're supposed to like go out and soak yourself in cold water and do it like for a couple times. So I did that. I actually really like the cold water because it was very relaxing. Every now and then, there's this lady in charge of the Banya thing. She will come in and add water to create more steam, and every time there's more steam, she will warn you first. So the first time when she did that, most of the people went out, but you don't have to go out if you don't want to. And then the second time, it was crazy. It was like, it was so hot that I kind of freaked out. When I freaked out, I just ran out. Like, it was so funny. So basically, at first she will keep adding a little bit of water bit by bit, like small scoops, and then she will take her big scoop and start like scooping into the steam thing. It looks like a furnace. Yeah, it was so hot that I was wondering if I should go out, but I figured I can still take it. Until like the end, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm burning inside and outside. So I was like, nope, I'm getting out of here. So I just stood up, I left, and she was down there because it's like a stairs kind of thing. So she was like, okay, come on out, come on out. When I went out, I don't know if she was concerned or she was upset because she looked stern, but she seemed caring as well. I guess because clearly I didn't know what I was doing. Apparently when that boom of steam comes, you're supposed to like that. You're supposed to just keep your head down. No wonder when I freaked out and like I stood up and go, she was like, sit down, but I'm like, what, sit down? No, I'm getting the hell out of here. It was too hot, there's no way I'm gonna sit down. So I'm like, no sit down or run out. When we were outside, she basically told me that when that happens, you're supposed to just like, you know, do this and like take it in, because that's a very good thing and that's what you're supposed to do. While she's saying that, she just folded my felt hat. I don't know if she was upset or she was upset yet concerned at the same time. Yeah, so when she was talking to me, right, I basically had it on like that and I was like looking up at her like a derp. She like folded it for me. Good experience. Okay, for supper, I'm actually really hungry, but I don't know what to eat outside and I don't really want to spend so much because I have like a set budget for every week and I'm almost out of it. But it's okay. I'm moving on to the next location tomorrow, so it'll be good. Right now I'm gonna eat these, which I left over from lunch. It's actually pretty good. I didn't heat it up, I put it in the fridge because I guess cream cheese and like jam, if it's cold, it still tastes good. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I am now at the Bolshoi Theatre. My luggage is super heavy. I'm really dreading traveling with this luggage. I don't even know what I brought. I barely brought any clothes. I am ready to check out soon. Hopefully I can store it here. So later before I leave to the train station, I'll just come back and then grab and go. I'm not looking forward to later when I have to drag this down 3 flights of stairs. Wish me luck. Right now, I'm just waiting for that restaurant to open. When you enter, you can see the menu there. That's where you order. It's all in Russian. That's a little bit intimidating because everyone is so fast. What I did was, I googled for the menu and Google translated it for me. And I decided to get the classic. I am here! It's so freaking hot, it feels like Malaysia. Okay, I found a shade to tell you a short story. So I actually had a short conversation with the taxi driver and oh my gosh, nervous AF because he was asking me to confirm my destination location and I can only roughly guess what he's trying to say and I'm like, da. I guess because I greeted him in Russian, he automatically assumed that I understand or I can speak Russian, but that's not the case. All I can say is "Здравствуйте," and then I'm like, "Я не понимаю," which means I don't understand what you're saying. He tried to hold like short conversations with me and that was really nice. He asked where I'm from and I could answer him in Russian, and he asked what's the temperature like in Malaysia because today is really hot. I am very proud to say that I can actually answer him that it's 31 degrees in Malaysia in Russian. Kudos to me. He also asked if I understand or if I can speak Russian and I'm like, oh, niet, which means no. I think he was confused because I seem to understand what he's saying at times. So I'm like, oh, just a little bit because I didn't know what little bit is in Russian. But he's like, chut, something like that. It's really hot right now. There's no way I'm going under the sun without any shelter. And there's barely any shelter. So I'm gonna do what I don't see anyone else does. Use an umbrella in the hot sun. I made it to the Leningradsky station. This is my bed. I really hope it's not full. Question is, since mine is the upper bunk, how do I go up? Do I climb up? Being a climber since a very young age, I see things that I can climb on. For example, this and this to get up there. Okay, as it turns out, I will be having roommates. Right now, I'm in the washroom or the toilet. I don't think I'm gonna wear my pajamas that I brought. I'm just gonna sleep in these, which is a little gross. Especially my pants. My pants is like day 4 pants, but too much of a hassle. The toilet is really small. This is the toilet bowl. The window, mirror, and a sink.